Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation is from a-sabad-a-day, chant Kartija. This is the third stanza from the Shabad, the recitation. a-sabad-a-day, chant Kartija. मेरे जियड़े परदेसिया कित पवह जंजाले राम साचा साहिब मन वसै की फास हैं जम जाले राम मछली विछुन्नी नैन रुन्नी जाल बिदक पाया संसार माया मोह मीठा अंत परम चुकाया भगत कर चित लाए हर स्यों छोड़ मनो अंदेसिया सच कहे नानक चेत रे मन जियड़ा परदेसिया. So the mind, which is being described as a wandering deer, as a buzzing bumblebee, blackened by the soot of materialism or material life or matter or ignorance, if you will, is in this stanza being addressed as a paradesi, a foreigner. Mere Jiare Paradesia, Jiare, dear to my heart, my mind. Paradesia, you're in a foreign land. Kit pameh janjale ram. How did you come to be entangled in this janjal? Janjal is an entanglement. The entanglement of this world. And that is the question. Now that you're entangled, Sacha Sahib manavasai ki fasai jam jale ram. So now that you're here in a foreign land, enmeshed, entangled, the pointer here is to the world of time and space in which we find ourselves. The Guru is saying, this is not your natural habitat. But now that you're here, why do you continue to become even further enmeshed in the net, or in the web of time, or death, if you will? The two are synonymous terms. Sacha Sahib Manavase, the escape hatch is within. Why are you pushing yourself deeper into this net? And then he gives us the example of a fish. Machali vichunni, when the fish is separated. Nain runni, it's teary-eyed. Jal badikapaya, it is separated from water, which is its natural habitat. In other words, you should feel like the fish that you've been separated from your natural habitat by the fisherman's net, which is Maya. And the net, the delusion, is a sweet one. Sansar Maya Moham Meetha, it's sweet. Ante Param Chukaya, Ante. But in the end, you lose to the duality of this world, you get mesmerized, and you recognize the delusion only at the end. So the Guru's recommendation, Bhagta kar chit lai harsyon, Bhagta kar, devotion and servitude, bhakti, devotion. Adopt the path of devotion, bhagat kar. Chit lai harsyo, chit. Contemplate the har self. Chit is the mind, contemplation. Chod and give up, mano, from your mind, andesya, anxieties and expectations. When you engage in devotion and servitude and cultivate this attitude towards the self, your anxieties will wear away. And Nanak asserts that I speak the truth. This is the Nanak, the first Guru, saying, Sach kahe Nanak, I speak about the truth, the one, the self. Chetre man, remember, chet, bring into your memory. Paradesia chetere man jiara, my dear mind, bring into yourself that paradesia, that foreigner. Understand you're in a foreign land. So the mind is being addressed as my foreigner mind, mere Jiaria Paradesia, to suggest that the mind is self-alienated. So the Guru is asking a question, why and how have you allowed yourself to be caught in this trap? So one must keep in mind that jamajal or janjal, and time, kal, are intertwined concepts in Gurmat and often used interchangeably. So he's given us the example of the fish that is taken away from its domain and essentially dies. So the self is hidden from us because you're out of your real domain, which is that of the spirit. The authentic you, the self, the Guru is telling us, is distinct from the alien world within which you find yourself. So what are you supposed to do here? You're supposed to be like an actor who has another life when not on stage. So similarly, we are rooted in eternal life. Our appearance on the stage of life in this dimension of time and space is temporary and is meant to perform a role. So deliver an excellent performance, but don't get caught up or self-identify with your temporary role. That is the trouble with us. We become so enmeshed. We become self-identified with the roles that we are playing. So learn to distinguish between appearance and reality. And the first step in this process is to step back mentally from the things you're caught up in. Introspection. And that is how your anxieties will begin to wither. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.